And don't forget that 18th Battalion, led by Nsudo. Nsudo is still alive from Akwa Ibom, still in Uyo. 18th Battalion was not told to enter Ore and Ukitipopa. They were told to head to Lagos.
Who told them to head to Lagos?
I think the Israelis knew what was happening.
The Israelis?
Yes. They knew what was happening.
They were thinking for Biafra?
They were involved on our side. We were there hiding it.
So, it was not Victor Banjo's decision to head.
It was his decision to halt. Emeka was fond of singing that like a song. To halt at Ore. He told us, that one I cannot hide from you.
That?
He told us that when he managed to get Victor Banjo on phone, a radio phone, what are you doing at Ore, Victor? He said he was organizing troops. Say, Victor, you are of Nai. Nigerian Army engineers, you are not a combatant soldier. I'm a combatant soldier. You want to reorganize troops that have not fought a battle. It was a straight journey.
They were supposed to head to Lagos?
Yes.
To capture the Danbara?
Yes. That was the instruction. He decided to stop at Ore. And when Emeka said they managed to get him on phone, he said, what are you doing at Ore? Say he's reorganizing troops. Said, no, Victor. Reorganizing troops that have not fought a battle? I'm combatant. You are an engineer. If we need bridges to be pulled up or pulled down, we call you.
So why did he send an engineer to lead that battle?
Because of his belief that we needed the Yoruba to understand that their own son was leading didn't call it battle, he called it an expeditionary force.
To capture Lagos?
That was it.
So, at some point, Victor Banjo returned to Biafra.
Yes.
So what was his offense?
He was arrested.
Why? Why was he arrested?
He disobeyed army command, military command. In the army, they don't condone, they don't accommodate, they don't tolerate dissent. And the man who arrested him was the usual man, the man who does that kind of job well. Colonel Joe Achuzia. Achuzia arrested him.
Arrested Ifeajuna too?
Yes, he arrested all of them.
Did the Biafran leadership see that as subversion?
Of course. Of course.
And that was the
penalty. The war could have ended September.
Why are you sure?
It could have ended September if Banjo did not do what he did.
So the intention was to take over Lagos, not to keep Biafra.
The war could have ended because the northern federal permanent secretaries were already beginning to evacuate to Kaduna and Kano.
So if you took over Lagos, what would have happened to Biafra?
I think the Emeka's strategy then was to give Midwest to Midwesterners, give the West to Westerners. That will also, because don't forget that the crux of the anger in the East, the crux of the anger in the Eastern political leadership, the crux of the anger in Biafra was against the North. So at that point.
But he did not consult Awolowo in that regard.
I think he tried to establish contact with him.
But do not forget, at that time, northern troops were occupying Yoruba land.
Yes.
I hope you remember.
Yes.
Don't you think Victor Banjo was saying, no, this strategy is wrong. Ojukwu might want to capture my people and enslave them.
I don't think so. I tried as much as possible, like you saw in the book to avoid this kind of discussion because it's purely military. I talked about exile. I was more interested in exile. That's what the book represents.
I know the book is about exile.
Yes.
But I have the opportunity to discuss with Ojukwu's personal assistant that have written a book with a chapter, so many things are left unsaid. I will try to extract as much as I can. But let's come back to the exile.